Hi, Phil from Customer Service, and today I'm going to show you how we're going to assemble our wood and iron shelf unit. So for the first part, what we're going to do is I'm going to describe a little bit about it and the pieces that you need to put this unit together. This is a modular unit, which means you can actually be very flexible. You can go up to 4 shelves, so you can actually change your shelving units as your changes needed. And I want you to note there's going to be 4 of the shelves. They're very sturdy and durable. There's some weight to it. On the back, you can see that there's a good, solid support system on there. And I would describe these as a medium to maybe a darker stain. Moving along right here, these are our finials for the top. There's 4 finials, and these are the copy on your instructions may say rods. We'll refer to them as poles. There are 12 poles, 8 and then 4 right here. We're going to show you the use for those shortly. And then finally right here you have the legs on the bottom. Okay. Note about this is an exclusive product for us, and also the nice thing about it is it can be actually used for either casual or a formal environment. Okay, and whether you're going to do 2, 3, or 4 shelves, it all starts with the bottom and the feet. Now, there's a number of ways that you can put the feet on. An easier way to show you while we're filming right here is to place the bottom piece like this, and the feet actually will go right in, even though there's a thread right in there. They'll go right into these holes right here, just like this. And we'll put these top right here, like that, and right here. And what I'll do here is hold this like this, so that you have your bottom shelf right here. Next, to actually make your second shelf, what we're going to do is we're going to take these pieces right here, and we just screw this, thread this right in, just like this, and it's clockwise. You don't have any other choice. If you try to do it the other way, you'll know right away it's not going to tighten or turn. So you do this the 4 times, like here. Much like this. This. And then you'll have this piece right here. Now, after you have these securely on, so what you'll have, of course, is just your first shelf and your feet. What you'll do is we're going to take our next shelf, and we're just going to do just 2 right here. We'll stop after I put these 2 on, but I'm just going to show you right here. You'll line these up so you can actually see the holes right through. Okay, and to demonstrate, as I mentioned at the beginning, if we're just going to do 2 shelves, what you do is you take the 4 fingers at this time and tighten this right in. You'll have the holes lined up, so these will screw right in. Just like that, 4 times. For this demonstration right here, I may not have them all the way real tight, but when you do it, of course, you'll have them nice and tight, and you'll have your 2 shelves. Okay, at this point, we're going to demonstrate how you could make this a 3-shelf unit. And as I had mentioned, there were 4 poles that were actually different, that had the threadings at both ends. At this point right here, this is where these poles actually come into play. Because what you do is you actually screw this in clockwise, as we've done with the other ones. And of course you would repeat this 3 other times. But at this point, if you're just wanting to stop with 3 shelves, what you would do all 4 times is unscrew the thread. Okay, and to show you how to make this a 3-shelf unit, of course I've removed the threads, as I mentioned. You place the top on, and you line this up just like we've done all the other pieces. The only difference right now is, since we're going to be stopping right here, is we will take the 4 finials and we'll drop them right into place. Just going to put this in real loose, just so you get the idea. And 3. And 4. Just lining that up like so. Okay, and there you have your 3 shelf. Okay, and at this point, we're going to demonstrate how to make this a 4-tier shelf. You'll see we remove the 4 finials, and then remember how we took those threads out? Well, this is where they come into play if you want to make this a 4-tier unit. You put these in just like this, you repeat that 4 times, and then when we come back, we will demonstrate how to make the 4th shelf. Okay, and at this point right now, as you have the threads sticking out right there, you'll see I already put one of the pulls on. We'll repeat this for the 3rd and 4th time. Just slide right on. Keep in mind that goes clockwise. This is a good point in time just to mention to you. Please be sure, when you're changing the shelves, don't lose those threads. You want to make sure you keep them in a handy spot so you will have the flexibility of changing this at any time. So now that we have the 4 shelves, and the one thing you might need, some folks may need, you might need a small ladder at this point. But for these purposes right here, we'll put the shelf on right here, and you'll see I'm lining these up to what I'm kind of making somewhat of a guess where the threads will go into, and this will line up right in here, and we'll go in clockwise just like this, and just repeating this 4 times. And I'm going to get this just for this demonstration and just probably a little bit loose, because I just want you to see right here the idea of how they go. Okay, and the 3rd. Clockwise right there. And again, you'll have no choice, because that's all the way this is going to turn tight, is to do this clockwise. And as you can see, we have the 4 finials securely attached, and with the 4 shelves put together, what you see right here is the fully assembled wood and iron shelf unit.